How do you travel?
I have a bike. The cost of the bike was around 3.5 lakhs.
क्या बाइक है ये? Have you ever calculated इसमें आप कितना इंटरेस्ट दे रहे हो?
Honestly, I've not seen that.
24% per annum का इंटरेस्ट है ये ब्रो. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Fix Your Finance, guys. Today I've got Kunal, who currently works at a startup. वो पिछले 3 साल से खुद का स्टार्टअप भी चला रहे थे और वो पिछले 6 सालों से बैंगलोर में. मैं कुणाल के घर में इसलिए आया हूँ क्योंकि जो वीडियो में डिस्क्रिप्शन था उसमें एक फॉर्म है, जो फॉर्म कुणाल ने भरा और फिर बाद में वी गॉट इन टच विथ हिम. तो अगर आपको भी अपना फाइनेंस फिक्स करना हो तो जो डिस्क्रिप्शन में फॉर्म है वो अभी के अभी भरो और मैं भी आप लोगों के घर में आप लोगों के साथ वार्तालाप करने आ जाऊंगा. वेलकम कुणाल, हाउस इट गोइंग?
All good. Thank you for calling me to your show, Anshuman. Great to be here.
What do you do, brother?
I basically am a part of founding team at New Me. We are a fast fashion clothing brand. Here for the past 8 months now.
इसके पहले what were you doing?
For the past 3.5 years, I have been working in my own startup.
And how did that startup go? Is it still on?
It went pretty well. I have seen very big ups, like, we bootstrapped. But yeah, last year, we had some, the funding winter happened, few things happened, and, we had to take a small break due to financial issues. And I'm here today.
How much are you earning in this company?
Anywhere between 11 to 15 lakhs.
What is your monthly in-hand pay?
It's around 1.2.
आपके जो 2-3 साल का जो स्टार्टअप जर्नी है जिसमें आपने बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखी है, बहुत सारी गलतियाँ की है, that is very useful for this company and that's why they are paying you 1.2 lakhs in spite of having a business degree and you being 23 years old. This is an insight, guys, कि अगर आपके पास actual में real life experience है, ठीक है, then that experience will be very much valued and you will get a good enough pay without doing any good degree from an IIT or an IIM. इसके पहले before these 8 months, did you have like a good income during your startup days? क्या आपको regular कमाई हो पा रही थी? What was the situation?
I was getting around minimum 6 to 10 lakhs on a monthly basis as my revenue, and उसमें से I used to be saving like a minimum savings of 10 to 15 percent from that,
which is around 50,000-60,000 rupees. और वो आप पूरा खर्च करते थे? Did you take it back home or were you keeping it in your business account?
No, completely business account. Like I haven't taken even a single penny out of my business for my personal expense. So I was.
How did you survive during those years?
My father used to send me around 30,000 per month for my personal expenses.
And because they supported you, you were also answerable to them.
Exactly.
And आप बहुत ज़्यादा खर्च वर्च नहीं कर पा रहे थे.
Right.
अब जो पिछले 8 महीने से आप 1 लाख रुपए कमा रहे हो, I am guessing आपके थोड़े हाथ तो खुले होंगे, right? You must have been feeling liberated. What are the last 3 purchases?
I recently bought a Jordan, Nike Jordan sneakers.
Okay. How much did it cost?
And they were like 20,000. Second purchase, I bought an iPhone that costed me around 50,000 or something. Third purchase, I bought a TV, this TV right now.
अब बात करते हैं आपके मेजर एक्सपेंसेस की. फर्स्टली यू एंड योर ब्रदर स्टे इन दिस फ्लैट, राइट? रेंट होगा इसका, कितना रेंट है?
इसका रेंट है 28,000, which we both split it together.
Second is food. How do you guys manage your food?
हमारा जो भी खाना पीना होता है भारी होता है, and we order from Zomato, Swiggy. So my personal expense on food will be more than 15,000.
Next is travel. Do you have to go to the office on an everyday basis?
On a daily basis.
How do you travel?
I have a bike.
Did you buy that bike on a loan कि आपने खुद कैश से खरीदा है?
I took a loan. My brother helped me with the loan with that. So I'm paying my brother for the bike EMI.
What was the cost of the bike?
So the cost of the bike was around 3.5 lakhs.
क्या बाइक है ये?
It's Husqvarna with Pillin.
Okay.
The monthly EMI that I've been giving is 6101, around 6,000.
And how much do you spend on fuel?
That bike drinks a lot, so it's around more than 6,000-7,000 I spend. Yeah.
तो 40,000 रुपए आपका एसेंशियल एक्सपेंस है, ठीक है? आपकी जो इनकम है 1.1 lakhs. According to that, you are spending less than 40%. At your age, it's very nice. 40% is good. But is that the end to the story?
No, it's not.
क्या चल रहा है?
I use certain BNPL apps, for example, to order food. So rather than just paying every time through my bank or through online payments, I have an option. I can just do one click payment and it's very convenient for me, so I use that.
ये जो आपने बोला 1 click payment, ठीक है, तो मतलब आपको अभी एक लिमिट मिलती है, 1 महीने बाद आपको पे करना होता है, राइट? The problem is, as soon as you are taking these small micro credits, आपको feel नहीं होता है every time you are spending. And ये जो आपने बोला कि convenience है, one click payment है, एक बार के लिए OTP आ जाए, OTP आप ऐड करो, आपके पास तो iPhone है, iPhone में तो नीचे ही आ जाता है ना? तो it's not that much of an inconvenience that you have to take, you know, you have to borrow money and spend on food after earning 1 lakh.
Right.
The problem with all these things is, as soon as you are spending money which you don't have right now, you think कि ये पैसा पे करने के लिए मेरे पास और 30 दिन है, 40 दिन है, तब तक तो शॉर्ट हो जाएगा, आज 300 रुपए के बदले 450 रुपए का खाना खा लेते हैं.
True.
These are small things, but you have to understand the system is designed in a way where spending money becomes easier, so that all of us spend more than what we can afford. Okay, next, you were talking about some other loans.
So there's one more app called through which, you know, it's basically like I can take it, withdraw it, and I can pay it on a monthly basis. And usme se I had taken around 45,000.
For what?
I wanted to get my mom something, like, you know, stuff and, you know, gifts.
Okay, can you show me the website?
Yeah.
I can see that this will give you अर्ली सैलरी, राइट? मतलब आपकी सैलरी 30 तारीख को आने वाली है, ये 20 तारीख को आपकी सैलरी के हिसाब से आपको एक अमाउंट दे रहा है
अप्रोक्सीमेटली, राइट?
हैव यू एवर कैलकुलेटेड इसमें आप कितना इंटरेस्ट दे रहे हो?
ऑनेस्टली आई एम नॉट सीन दैट.
24% पर एनम का इंटरेस्ट है ये ब्रो. ऑन एन एवरेज होम लोन्स यू विल गेट एट 9%, कार लोन्स आपको मिलेंगे 9.5-10% में, और पर्सनल लोन आपको मिलेगा 12 से 13%. दिस इज ट्वाइस द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ दीज लोन्स इज ट्वाइस द कन्वेंशनल लोन. दीज आर प्रेडिटरी लोन्स, ठीक है? बिकॉज ये इतने हाई इंटरेस्ट में आपको पैसा देंगे, एंड दे आर ओनली डूइंग इट बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स द पीपल हु आर टेकिंग इट a little because of desperation. आपके केस में you are earning a lot, still you are taking, so it should stop right now.
Got it.
तो आप ये बोल रहे थे कि आपने इधर से 45,000 का लिया था, उसका EMI कितना है?
7,000 around.
ये loans और आपके essential expenses के बाद भी एक अच्छा खासा अमाउंट बच जाता है.
Right.
So वो बचता है पैसा?
So yeah, बचता है. So I have started to, like, as soon as my salary comes in, minimum 10 to 15,000, I try to take it out and put in my savings.
And where do you keep that money?
I have another account, like bank account, I put it in that.
आपके फिक्स्ड एक्सपेंसेस इतने ज़्यादा नहीं है. आपके जो इम्पल्स स्पेंडिंग है या फिर आपके जो इमोशनल स्पेंडिंग है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है. I see that you have bought everything expensive.
Right.
One actionable step that you need to take right from tomorrow is you need to get more idea about your personal finances by creating like an income statement. Income statement basically looks like this, ठीक है?
Okay.
आपका ऐसे एक income होगा, then you write down your essential living expenses. Like we said, is rent,
right,
your travel, your food, utility bills, maids, everything, right? उसके बाद आपका एक ratio निकलेगा, essential living expenses ratio. उसके बाद आपका आएगा डिस्क्रिशनरी एक्सपेंसेस की, एंटरटेनमेंट, लाइफस्टाइल, ये सब, ठीक है? जनरली क्या होता है, लोग ये समझते हैं कि इनकम माइनस एसेंशियल लिविंग एक्सपेंसेस इज इक्वल टू व्हाट आई कैन स्पेंड हियर, बट दैट्स नॉट द केस. आपको अपनी सेविंग्स कमिट करनी पड़ेगी फ्रॉम डे 0.
Got it.
इस महीने में जैसे ही मेरी इनकम आएगी 10,000 रुपए मैं साइड में रख दूंगा या 15,000 रुपए मैं साइड में रख दूंगा. दैट अमाउंट विल गो टुवर्ड्स बिल्डिंग योर इमरजेंसी फंड. सो क्रिएट दिस इनकम स्टेटमेंट फॉर योरसेल्फ, और उसके बाद स्टिक टू इट, ठीक है? सेकंड, डू यू हैव हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस?
हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से मिल रही है.
कितने का है?
तो अभी शुरू नहीं हुआ है, वी आर स्टार्टअप, राइट? तो आई एम नॉट श्योर कितने का मिलेगा. अराउंड 5 लाख समथिंग अराउंड को होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली.
अभी कंपनी का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस तो आ ही रहा है, but there is a very high chance that you might quit or something might happen, right? तो आपको अपना personal health insurance भी चाहिए. At your age, a 5 to 7 lakh health insurance is enough, which will cost you less than 10,000 per year. The best part is you called me very early. आपने 8 महीने के अंदर ही अपनी problems realize की, identify की. The mistakes that you have made are not big enough.
I want to ask you regarding that. Like, currently I don't have any kind of investments that are going around. I did like few mutual funds investment past few months back, but वो recurring नहीं हो रहा है, वो बंद हो गया. Like you told me about health insurance. That is also one thing. This will also help me with tax benefit. I think somehow.
Somehow नहीं, जैसे आपके केस में you are earning more than 12 lakhs, right? तो you are well above the taxable bracket. Right. अगर आप साल का 1.5 लाख रुपए ये सेक्शन 80C के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स में इन्वेस्ट करते हो, which can be either ELSS mutual funds, मतलब these are mutual funds with 3 years of lock-in period. आप उसमें 1.5 लाख डाल सकते हो. So basically you can invest in these instruments and reduce your taxable income by 1.5 lakhs. Yeah. Also the health insurance which you will buy, उसका जो आप premium pay करते हो, that is also tax exempted. तो वो भी आपका taxable income कम कर देगा. So overall you can reduce your income by at least 2 lakhs by investing in these assets. We have a new segment where we talk about your goals, financial goals, and we try to create an actionable plan. So do you have any short-term goals as of now?
The only goal that I actually wanted was like यार to make it like a bigger pool. Like मैं कैसे चीजें plan करूँ. Like I was feeling a bit lost कि how do I structure my money, what I'm getting, right? Well, I want to be financially stable in terms of कि backup है मेरे पास, ठीक है. So that is what I basically want to.
What I would suggest is आप अपना एक simple formula change कर दो. Currently आपका formula है income minus expenses is equal to savings.
Right.
अभी ऐसा होना चाहिए at least for a year till you haven't built that emergency corpus. Income minus savings is equal to expenses.
Got it. One more thing I wanted to ask you. I also got a thought of can I invest in getting a house, regardless of it being only 1 BHK or 2 BHK, anything sort of like as an investment. When do you think is the right age to do that?
When you first know what you want to do. जैसे अभी आपको यही नहीं पता कि आपको जॉब में कंटिन्यू करना है कि बिजनेस में कंटिन्यू करना है, ठीक है. सबसे पहले आपको वो क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए. दूसरी क्लैरिटी ये होनी चाहिए कि आर यू विलिंग टू कमिट टू अ 15-year-old liability, ठीक है. और तीसरी चीज ये होनी चाहिए कि यू हैव टू कंपेयर ROI that you can generate from a house versus these liquid equity investments. क्योंकि आप अगर एक घर में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, अगर आप रहने के लिए रह रहे हो तो आपको ये सब कंपैरिजन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट इफ यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग देन most of the cases residential real estate has not been able to give more than an equity investment. So this is our फटाफट finance round. मैं आपको questions पूछूंगा and you have to answer without thinking.
Perfect.
ठीक है. Shoes, gadgets. If you had an option to spend on just one, what would it be?
Right now, gadgets.
If money was out of consideration, what would you do for a living?
I'll do my own business, startup.
Startup, right? Yeah. Okay. If you had an unlimited budget, what would you gift yourself?
First, not myself. I'm gonna get my parents a good house and a good car first.
Very nice. Very nice. What would you prefer? A 10% increase in your pay? Or a 10% reduction in your working hours?
Increase in my pay because I'm someone that I'm a workaholic guy. I love working. Like मैं काम को काम में से नहीं देखता हूँ.
And the last question is, what are the 3 steps that you are going to take to improve your financial journey after this episode?
First of all, I am getting rid of all these BNPL things. The next 6 months, I am staying low, not spending anything. And yeah. And the third thing is that I'm not going to see my savings as my fixed expense, then my salary, my fixed expense, and then my savings. I would do like, my salary, then savings, and then my, random other expenses or something.
Yeah, and the fourth thing that you need to do ASAP is to get a personal health insurance as well. Thank you so much for inviting.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm sure that if you follow these steps in the next 1 year, your financial stability will increase. And thank you so much for watching this video till the end, guys. अगर आपको इस वीडियो में कुछ भी अच्छा लगा तो अभी के अभी लाइक दबा दो. और अगर आपने भी BNPL एप्स यूज करके कुछ खरीदा है तो मुझे कमेंट्स में बताओ क्या खरीदा है. एंड इफ यू आर न्यू टू द चैनल, कंसिडर सब्सक्राइबिंग. आप सब ये वीडियोस देखते तो हो, but 80% of the people haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Have you subscribed, brother?
Yeah, I have.
Be like him. Be like Kunal. Subscribe to the channel right now. Goodbye. See you guys.